And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah, you can suck it however you want to suck it. It is the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Big J. Oakerson. That handsome man over there, deep. I know he's writing a book or something.
I'm finishing my novel.
It's a novella, more of a novella. Yeah. That's Dan Soder over there, everybody.
Hi.
Hey,
I'm alive.
You're so alive. Yeah, we made it back successfully from the Eagles-San Fran game.
Out of the rainstorm.
It was rainy.
It rained the entire fucking time. It rained the entire day.
Oh, on and off the entire day. But actually, it was great. I mean, we actually didn't get, crazy bad rainfall until after the game.
Yeah, that's when it really started coming down when we were at Pat's.
Yeah, it uncorked. But the game was... Dan's already at Pat's in his mind. The game was...
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't
nothing
go to
short of spectacular.
I didn't go to a game yesterday. Here's the thing. It was a lot of fun. Vecchione subbed in for Michael Che.
I wanted to hurt Black Lou so bad by at least getting the same score.
Well, and here, let me tell you what happened. So, obviously, the 49ers lost 33-10 to the Eagles in Philadelphia.
In the rain, though.
In the rain.
Black Lou, it's in the rain that happened, though.
But let me tell you why I hate the Cowboys more than the Eagles is because it was 40-10 Cowboys and 33. I told you.
Yeah, why do you got to twist the knife so hard?
I tell you what, if the Eagles would have outscored the Cowboys over the Niners, I would hate the Eagles. But now I just hate the Cowboys.
Dude, Dan.
Man, you don't know the feeling of standing in a rainstorm, fucking half wet and cold, watching all of your friends high five around you as you sit in misery. You go watch a pick six while everyone goes, yeah! And it's me and one other guy being like, fuck.
It's like a bukkake of happiness happening around your very sad face.
I didn't stand up one of the touchdowns because I was trying to see. I didn't care what happened. I just knew it, and I was like, fuck it. And they scored a touchdown, and everyone else stood up around me and was high-fiving, and I sat there, and I was like, fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, just ponchos, just clapping all around you.
Yeah, I was like, fucking motherfucker.
It's tough. That is a very tough one. I
best
had a
0-8 team in the NFL. I'm still saying it. Fuck you, Cleveland Browns. You eat our shit.
You will eat our shit.
We'll be the number 2 draft pick all fucking day.
It was the stadium was electric. It was amazing. However,
I
have stayed. I told you that Mark Sanchez story, obviously.
Yeah, under the
shit tickets.
Under the Miller Lite.
I like that I got to point out to you guys where we were standing at the stadium.
Horrific. I mean,
crazy.
Those seats are real fucking bad.
I also forget how, because I was like, why is it though that if you can only see if you're right against that gate, since they have so many people at that gate, and it's because also it's back set.
Yeah.
So
it's not up in the stadium.
It's not up to the front row of the upper level.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it starts where the end of the upper level is. So you really have to look over the side. It's so bad.
Jay was like, he just pointed at it while we were at our seats. He goes, those are the seats that Mark Sanchez got me. And I was like, Mark Sanchez doesn't like you. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
No, he
doesn't
know who I am. Well, Mark Sanchez does not like his own favorite target on the Jets, Dustin Keller, because that's who got the tickets for me. That's what he gave. It's insane.
Yeah.
I'll never say it's
our seats were great.
Our seats were fantastic.
It was a lot of fun. I had fun, even though the Niners fucking got crushed. It was fun. I still had a good time. I think
it's a live football game.
The danger was overhyped. I saw a lot of people in Niners stuff, but I also don't know.
First person to say danger was overhyped.
Danger was overhyped.
Danger was overhyped. It's a different thing.
I had a newscaster from San Francisco who I don't know text me through Al Madrigal and be like, hey, don't wear 49er stuff.
Yeah.
Don't wear 49er stuff. And I was like, shit, it's really that bad? And I had a Niner shirt on. I had my Wawa hoodie, but I had a 49er t-shirt on. And I got to the stadium. I'm like, man, I could have wore a fucking Niner hat.
I think what we saw, here's the thing. Why draw attention to make you bust your balls the whole time? I get that. Yeah. But I think we saw with those videos we watched the other week.
Yeah.
Where it happens kind of in any game, so it's kind of what you're willing to deal with or not, sort of. Because the people that wore shit did get razzed in their own way, but I say there was nothing violent I didn't see yesterday. Nothing violent. I'm sure there was, maybe to some degree, but in the rain and everything. Also, again, circumstantially, the Eagles, it was like a runaway train victory, so they're not mad.
It was never.
Why would they hit somebody?
The only time they got mad was when the Niners scored a touchdown, and at one point to a guy behind me, I go, all right, you guys are winning. Because I scored and I went, yeah, and one of the guys that was going, kill him, those guys. Yeah. He goes, oh, fuck that. I go, you guys are winning, like that. And he was like, all right. He couldn't even be mad. I'm like, fucking scored a touchdown. You guys are up 23-7.
It is funny, all these animal like goofy white people at the game, and then it is funny how much shit they'll talk for the most part, and then like a big, tall, like really like statuesque black dude walks like up the aisle. Remember that? Wearing a bunch of Niners shit, but no one says anything to him.
No one says dick to the dude.
He doesn't come up talking shit.
Well, it was the guy. I'm talking about the guy that had the blanket that was standing in the aisle in the Rice jersey. He had the Jerry Rice jersey on.
Oh no,
he was like a bigger black dude, but he was just like, "What's up?" Like he was like letting it be known. He's like, "I'm a Niners fan. Fuck it. What are you guys gonna do?" And they're like, "Hey, fuck you, man!" Like just kind of saying shit under their breath. But then like,
if you're a big enough black enough guy, you can like any team. Pretty cool.
Yeah, you're cool in Philly. You can like another team. The best was this little drunk Mexican woman in a bunch of 49er stuff that was so hammered. She just didn't know what was happening in the game. And the Niners, as we said, it was a pretty one-sided game, but pretty early on she was going, yeah! And even me as a Niner fan, I'm like,
big deal, more home runs for Philadelphia. Fuck you, papi. I don't give a shit.
And I'm like, bitch, sit down. We are getting blown out. She's like, fuck you, 49ers! I'm like, they just took the ball away and scored a touchdown. Why are you cheering?
If I had to say my favorite character of the day, well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
My favorite character of the day, and I think Dan will probably agree with this upon reminder, saw this guy. I peeped this guy way early in the game.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Way early in the game.
I know exactly what you're
Thank God, Dan. Thank God the Eagles scored plenty of times.
All right.
So was able to see this happen a lot. Oh, actually, it didn't even matter when they scored. When he scored is when you got to see him, though. My favorite, there was a guy that was, 15 rows in front of us, maybe 10 rows in front of us.
Yeah.
Hammered.
Very drunk.
Wearing a cape, an Eagles cape.
Full camouflage.
Yeah. A lot of camo and just like.
He had a jersey and an Eagles jersey over his camo jacket, hunting jacket.
Just like a pudgy, older guy. Wearing. Factory dude, for sure.
Wearing an orange T-shirt or bandana tied around his head.
Yes.
The only way I can describe him best physically with what you'll know what he looks like Lyle Alzado on The Way Out.
Yeah.
He looked like while Lyle Alzado was dying of cancer.
Yeah, when all the Diana ball caught up to him. All the D-ball.
All that D-ball.
All that D-ball caught up to him.
I said that to Jay yesterday in the stands. He goes, that's perfect.
So we look down on him, and he tries to start. Now, the Eagles chant is just spelling it E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
And you can get that chant started at any point of the game. 3rd and 16. Turn around to your section.
Yeah.
And just, come on, everybody. 1, 2, 3. And
Jen, am I wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks exactly like Lyle Alzado.
This guy was so hammered, he would just turn around. And it was just like those spastic arm movements of he just goes, you ready? Everybody ready? No one ready or preparing.
He would do the drunk crazy guy thing where he would seek out eye contact with people in the stands.
I gave it to him every time.
Because no one was giving it to him. And then he would lock in and he'd be like, let's do it.
It seemed like every time he did it, which I saw him do it 6-7 times, every time he did it, it seems like the beginning of his thing was prepared to not just say E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles, but to spell the letters with his arms.
So he tried to YMCA all of the letters of the Eagles, but here's the thing is, E, well, it's pretty easy. L-E-S, pretty good. The A-G, that's a real motherfucker.
I don't even think, I wish that it was that complicated in his head. That he was just kind of like...
No, he fell down a hill.
I don't have anything. It's just, he'd go, 1, 2, 3. And he'd go, E, A. And he'd just be like, yeah. And just start swinging his fists in the air. Like, G. And he finished it every time. Every time he finished it with no one joining in ever. Every single time. Not one or two people around him like, all right, let's give this doof a fucking... Everyone was just kind of like, oh, shut up already. But he would go, but he turned around to the whole second. There was this moment, like, it was all funneling into him.
Jay and I, we were all behind him. So we only saw him because he turned around. And when he would get past the E, his arms would just go into like a Steven Seagal, like, fighting thing.
A little tuffy move.
He'd just move his arms around and then he'd go, yeah! After the end, we're like, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything.
And they would just sit back down.
Dude. I'll tell you this.
He was like a fucking...
That might have been Jay. That might have made Jay laugh the hardest. What made me laugh the hardest the entire Eagles game was even before the game. The national anthem starts. 49ers, as you know, they have the most players that kneel during the anthem. Eric Reed, followed by a lot of the Niners, always take a knee during the national anthem. It's the first time I saw it live. Anthem starts. Eric Reed and about 6 or 7 Niners take a knee. They're singing the national anthem. From behind us, you just hear, stand up! Stand up! And it's like, oh, say, can't stand up! Stand up! It's like, stand the fuck up! Stand the fuck up! They're just they're yelling this, and it's like, hey, dipshits, you're heckling the anthem that you're mad that they're not standing for. You're doing the things, you look even worse, because you're just yelling during the middle of a song. Cursing. Stand the fuck up! Stand the fuck up! Fuck up, piece of shit! And it like starts over there, then one other person does it, and you're like, hey, you know, this is disrespectful as a fucking American bikini, if this is your point. That it's disrespectful of the flag and the anthem. Like, you're disrespecting, you're heckling the national anthem.
And the Rockets red glare the fuck up!
And the bombs start fucking Mario!
Prove
Dude, it's
get the fuck off!
Oh, man! I hate you! I hate America! Wait, what?
And the home of the... Show some fucking cocksucking respect!
Oh, man! Yeah, dude, me, Vecchione, and Jay all started... I was like, dude, they're heckling the national anthem. And we all started laughing.
We had 2 hillbillies behind us that definitely drove their house to this game. And I'll tell you...
1,000%. And I'm not going to say... And the first clue of that was how comfortable they looked in orange and camo.
Oh, yeah, that guy was definitely wearing 3 pairs of socks for the rain. These 2 were so perfect for everything you wanted. I high-fived them every time we scored. A lot of high fives. Sorry, Dan.
Yeah, it's all right. By the way, can I just say real quick before you get into it, my favorite sentence that they said, which we said we were going to bring up on the show, was when the guy goes, y'all suck. Y'all are 0-8. He goes, y'all 0-7.
He goes, that fucking kicker Gold's got a hollow leg.
Yeah, y'all are going to be 8. He hated Robbie Gold.
Yeah, he hated him. He goes,
hated him. Was Robbie Gold a kicker for the Eagles? Because I know David Akers was.
No.
We got him. He just hated Robbie Gold.
Yeah, and then he goes, Robbie Gold, your mother's maiden name was Bronze. Like, yeah. That's such a layered yet shitty, awful joke.
Are you an Oxford teacher? Professor? He goes, your mother's maiden name was Bronze.
And before you ask, yes, I did do the math on that.
Yeah, I do math all the time on my insults. Y'all are about to be 0-8. I was like, I knew that by the first quarter, fuck nuts. I walked in that.
Looks like you're going to be 0-8.
Sarah McPants had a funny tweet. Christine, you just dropped it. But then, but anyways, back to the guys. The tweet's down. Back to the Hicks behind us. Yeah, they were just yelling. My favorite thing there, Vecchione was loving it when they were going. Anytime like Carlos Hyde got around the end, any positive gain, they go, kill him! Kill him!
Yeah.
And they were just
fucking kill him!
Ah, dude.
Yeah. They kept screaming, kill him.
Yeah.
That was always their thing, to kill him.
Not tackle him, not fucking get him. Sarah McPants said, okay, so you can wear Niners gear to an Eagles game, but you have to be black and sitting next to a hot dog. Yeah, we're going to retweet that at the Bonfire.
That sort of seems like the thing.
Yeah. A lot of black dudes and big beards openly wearing Niners stuff.
Yeah, that said, those hillbillies behind us. The girl looked like Christine, what's the Bob's Burgers character that lost weight? Gretchen, yeah. She looked like Gretchen from Bob's Burgers. And when Christine brings this picture up, you're going to love this. She looks like and I high-fived her so many times that she had to lick her fingers first to get mustard off them or something.
Dude, the best were the drunk girls next to us who just go, Jay got us the fucking best ponchos.
Yeah.
I mean, these jackets, they were jackets. They're rain jackets,
basically.
Unbelievable. I mean, we took a pounding. The only thing is...
They're disposable.
Disposable, but my legs, my knees caught a little... That's so fucking perfect. She looks exactly like that. At the Simple Gretchen, at the Slim Gretchen, at the Bonfire SXM, Twitter, Instagram. We'll tweet it out.
That's what the lady looked like. She looked
exactly like that.
And her husband... so the hillbillies behind us also... Before we
not big fans of me when they noticed the 49er shirt.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you who they were fans of. Me and Christine, because both at separate times found Christine didn't even overtell me about this too much.
I saw it happen
until later. Someone starts rubbing, like, not rubbing, but like swiping across her back and shoulders a bunch. The guy's doing it to Christine. I didn't know this. The guy's doing this to Christine. And I guess if I did see it, I would have thought the same thing she thought. She almost leaned in and she goes, I think the guy behind me may have spilled some beer or something on me, so I think he's trying to, like, get it off or whatever. And he didn't say anything. He just does that for a weird amount of time. Right? Then...
And he's just going like this.
This is actually great.
Yeah. You know what gets me and my lady hot? Watching subpar teams get stretched out by the Eagles.
He goes, hey,
are you enjoying the game? Do you guys want to go into a tunnel? Suck and fuck.
You guys,
there's a jail cell here. I don't think they're putting any fans in there because this game's not a contest.
So, he's running, and so at one point, Christine starts to tell me this, but then the guy, like 20 minutes later, goes, taps us both. He goes, hey, I don't want you guys to think, that I was weird or anything. It was just that, he goes, you had like a lot of water, like, on the back of your poncho.
Just trying to bang your lady.
So I was trying to get it off. Trying to get it off your back, because I don't even think I'm a weirdo. I don't even think I'm a, and he kept repeating, he didn't want to think he's a weirdo, which it is a weird. It's weird to do it, and then weird to almost tell us don't think I'm a weirdo.
It was a weird
I'm just
amount
rubbing
of
your
time
chick's
later
shoulders.
that he like re-tapped on me to say they didn't want us to think he was weird.
And then, by the way, because I don't want to get into a thing with this, I don't care. I mean, not even a thing like a fight. I don't even want to have like a weird conversation about how weird you are. So I'll go, oh yeah, no, dude, whatever, it's fine. 20 minutes after that, I'm sitting there. I start feeling him work me over. Mm-hmm. He starts prepping my back up, and he's giving me a 2 hands across. He's like slicking the back across.
Hey, I didn't forget about you, big dog. Hey, don't worry. I was just waiting till the third quarter.
Not just going for the cub. I'm moving in for the wine.
He goes, hey, you're a second half treat for me. Let me tell you, while Jay was having that pleasant experience of getting rain wiped off him, I was catching knees in the back from the old fucking Eagles fan behind me. Every time he'd stand up, he'd fucking jack me in the shoulder blade. I'm like, all right, I got it.
But I gotta tell you, I do feel like there's been a change in that environment there.
A lot safer?
When a couple times when there was guys down for a while on the Niners, like when they'd get up, like the crowd like applauded, like they really did like the right, like they really.
I have a theory.
I thought it was a much more. I think
if the 49ers were, how do I put this? A threat. I think if we would have came in and it's like if we were another good team.
Yeah.
I bet it still gets crazy for Cowboys, Giants, and Redskins.
Well, we saw the Redskins thing.
Yeah, I mean, I bet it still gets crazy for conference play, and I mean, I think everywhere it gets crazy for conference play because there's a history there. Also, I think the fact that the Niners are 0-7, I mean, best 0-7 team in the NFL coming in, that's a a lot of hype, but leaving the best 0-8 team.
No one's coming into that game angry, and because of the very obvious outcome of that, like no one got angry. Nobody got angry in the game. We weren't down by 14, had to come back where there was like shit talking. All this shit talking was the Niners just going like a guy downstairs going like he kept holding five rings, like five though. We got 5 championships. It's always weird to talk about that in a season when you're Owens.
I mean, even as a fan when he was doing that, I'm like, motherfucker.
You did actually. In fairness, you were like, oh god.
I go, dude, we haven't won one since '94. Sure, we were there in fucking 2012. That was great.
That's what he's saying. He goes, I was five when the last championship happened.
High five.
Yeah, it is. The only person that was getting angry was me. I was just like watching that ass whooping. I'm like, Jesus, all right, I got it.
Oh, it was funny because Dan would stay in the pocket of being funny still. We would have a good time. Yeah. But I'd catch him in like our lulls of like talking, and you look over and you would see a Dan face of very just like, what's happening?
Yeah. Well, Beathard got sacked. Beathard was getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
And just every time he took a sack, I'd be like, oh god damn it, like a fucking stepdad that can't hide his anger anymore. Like, all right. You want to go, Margaret? Let's go. Let's go pick up your son.
They were
But it was
great.
fun. And then fucking the meetup afterward. I mean, I had a great, even though it was hard watching your team get smacked like that in another stadium. The meetup afterwards, I mean, just the whole fucking day. I texted Christine that when she left her jacket in the car, and I was like, hey, you left your jacket. But what a fucking fun day. Just beginning to end. picking you guys up, even driving from Bmore, and then, it was great seeing all the campers out in Magoovies in Baltimore this weekend. I had a really fun time meeting a lot of people. Got some cool Crackle shirts that you guys took.
I'm bringing them in. I have them all ready to go.
But it was just a lot of fun. But then the entire day of getting from Baltimore to see you guys, picking you guys up, getting Vecchione.
Yeah, it was like fun, man.
Going to the game, we made it through the game. Well, you guys, emerged victorious and happy.
It was a stressless, fucking just fun day.
But without a doubt, the highlight was going to Pat's, getting cheesesteaks, and meeting up with the campers.
Oh, Ginger Ninja was there. I mean, so many.
Sean, by the way, Sean from Philly wants to fight Jacob because Sean from Philly got me a signed Ralph Macchio picture that you gave to me. And he goes, I never got credit for it. And I go, he goes, I emailed Jacob and told him. He never told you? I go, no, he didn't tell me. He just told me a camper got it for me. And he's like, yo, Sean from Philly. And I go, I'm going to tell Jacob you want to fight him. That's going to ruin Jacob's day.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Hey, all right. There you go, Sean. There's
all said and done.
All said and
done.
But we brought shirts. We had Bonfire shirts. And it was cool to walk up to Pat's and there were campers just like fucking hanging. And it was raining. It was pissing rain. But you got to meet so many fun, fucking cool people. It was awesome.
It was amazing, man. It was really. It turned out with that rain, I was blown away by how many people showed up.
Yeah, so
absolutely. I mean, for just we said we weren't going to be able to stay crazy long and everything. So there's tons of people who
stayed a little over an hour.
It's not indicative really of who would come out to an event we did. I mean, we were saying like on almost an impromptu, like, hey, let's just meet up and have cheesesteaks.
Yeah, it wasn't anything official.
We were able to give out shirts.
It was a thing
Bonfire
where
shirts. It was so cool.
We were going to Philly for a game. Why not fucking grab a fucking bite and have people meet up with us? And it was cool to see everybody.
Yeah, I think it was actually planned like just on air. You said we're going to get cheesesteaks, so everybody come meet up.
Yeah,
yeah, it was pretty crazy.
It was also a way out of trick or treat, but I heard it was great.
I haven't heard anything about it yet.
I heard it was unbelievable.
Really?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
You just want to make it feel good.
Make it feel good. But then we got Wawa. And
ooh, wow!
I got a direct message on Instagram. I'm gonna try to find this video of a fight from apparently you tagged which Wawa we were in on Facebook.
I did
on Facebook on the Facebook group. Is that wrong?
Maybe.
Someone gave away our Wawa location on a Facebook group, or said that tagged us at a Wawa, saying that's the one we went to.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? Because I took an Insta story inside Wawa. Like just walking around.
And you put that Wawa on it?
I put the Wawa on it. I didn't tag the Wawa, but maybe another camper just recognized it as like their local Wawa.
A fucking Wawa. That's insane.
If you go to One Stop Shoppy 415 on Instagram, there's a fight at a Wawa where a dude fights a guy and his girlfriend.
At that Wawa?
At that Wawa.
Is it are we sure it's the right Wawa? It's the Black Horse Pike.
David D 11111 sent and wrote where they posted that you guys were in this very restaurant on the Bonfire page, and it's a fight from a Wawa.
But is it?
It looks like the Wawa.
On Black Horse Pike?
I don't know.
How could I see this?
I mean, here's the video right here.
Maybe we'll talk about it when we come back.
Oh, we gotta take a break? Yeah, we should come back and watch this fight from Wawa. There's a lot of stuff to get to today.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to get to. Oh yeah. It's the Bonfire.
Yeah, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah.
Should I get turkey roast beef or bologna? I need a Wawa hoagie. We need a Wawa hoagie.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Hey, when you're not around. We're playing Philly music from
Yeah, it's Philadelphia Music Day because the Eagles smashed the Niners yesterday and we were at the game. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder, that's Big J. Oakerson. Whose favorite Hall & Oates song is this? Out of Touch.
Isn't that weird? I know people are going to be like, oh, what about... Of course. Yeah. They're all great, but this one's the one that makes me the happiest.
You know what? And when you have a favorite song, it's your favorite song.
Yo, yeah, I like synth Hall & Oates. I also like old-timey 70s Hall & Oates.
Kill him!
Kill him! Kill him!
You don't know nothing about Hall & Oates! Fucking idiot! Murder him!
You know, I fucking saw Hall & Oates when they came by West Philly at the Man Music Center.
Yeah, you being a weirdo.
They played over in Fairmount Park.
Sorry I'm being a weirdo, but your chick's giving me a vibe. Hey.
She wants her shoulders rubbed down in front of my wife, Gretchen.
He goes, I'm sorry you're a girl so wet around me.
You see this pile of bicycle tires sitting next to me? That's what I have to fuck every night. So I'm dusting off your bitch's shoulders.
He goes, high five's the firmest part of her.
See when you high five or all that mess that flaps around?
Yeah.
I gotta hold that.
Hey, next Thursday, Big J. Oakerson's going to be recording his new Crowdwork album for Comedy Central Records at the Village Underground as part of the New York Comedy Festival. That's November 9th. Thursday night at 11:55 p.m. That way it's not confusing. See, you get it. nycomedyfestival.com for tickets. And then, of course, he's going to be at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant November 3rd through the 5th. And then you can catch him back in Philadelphia at Helium November 16th through the 19th. Go to bigjcomedy.com for tickets.
Yay, yay. And then, of course, Dan's going to be in Cap City in Austin, Texas, Thursday, November 30th. Is that Thanksgiving?
No, it's the week after Thanksgiving.
It's the week. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's like, I believe, the 23rd.
Oh, my God. I can only hope so.
Yeah.
Well, Thursday, November 30th through Saturday, December 2nd, you can catch him at Cap City in Austin. It's an amazing club. Such a great city.
And the new backdrop is all because of Ari Shaffir special.
Oh, really?
They kept the backdrop.
I was unaware.
So I'm excited. I didn't like the backdrop. It's one of the things I didn't like about the club, and I think what Ari did with it's awesome, so I'm excited to perform.
Oh, wow. That's
Even
so
more
cool.
excited.
Hell yeah. Was it Big Paul Leaf or? I'm just joking.
Yeah.
You can get tickets for that and all of Dan's shows at dansoder.com, and also check out his half-hour special as part of the stand-ups available right now on Netflix. Right now. Go right now.
Right now. So it's good to this fight at Wawa. Apparently the same Wawa that, I mean, Jay knows this area in an impressive way.
But this is I mean, look, it could be that Wawa. That's where the thing, over to the right would be all of the deli stuff.
Yes.
But it's a Wawa. They're pretty standard built at this point, so I don't know. So
but who sent this to me said that this was the same Wawa that we were tagged in on the Facebook group.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Black Horse Pike? I mean, I know where it's
at.
And
it says, guy in the green, and of course we're going to tweet this out, guy in the green is upset that a white girl was dating a Latino guy, and that's what started this fight.
That could be happening there.
This girl goes after this guy. The girl who's dating the Latino guy, I've seen the video 20 times. The girl who's dating the Latino guy goes after the guy in the green sweatshirt, right? And kind of is holding her boyfriend back, but also slapping the guy in the green sweatshirt, and then she comes at him again. He throws punches at the boyfriend, and then decides, you know what? I'm going to go full Philly. I'm going to punch this chick right in her mouth if she gets up.
Right in her mouth?
Watch.
What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything.
Slaps him.
Oh!
All right. Now he's like, come on. You can't hurt me is the best. She goes. He pushes her back. Swings at the boyfriend. Misses. Hits her right in the jaw. Then they both come at her. He lays them both out, and then boom.
Yeah!
And then here comes, and then they get in between. Boyfriend saw his bigger girlfriend get tossed, and he was like,
wait, pause it. That could be that Wawa.
Dude, it looks like that Wawa.
I mean, it could be, but
I see the bathrooms over there.
No, the bathrooms are more to the left.
No, that's them, and that's the back corner over there.
Back right? That's not the same Wawa.
Back left.
No, because that's where the donuts are, and then that's over like where the tea is, and the bathrooms would be on the opposite wall from that.
Bathroom's on the opposite wall, and I know that because I changed it out of my wet jeans.
Yeah, that's where the milkshake machine would be.
Yeah,
it's the back
ice
wall?
coffee. That is this might be the same Wawa, dude.
It might be the same Wawa.
Because I got a giant iced coffee right in that corner right there. Mm-hmm. Let's play this video again so you can see it again.
It's over?
We're right here. She goes, you know who my brother is? Right here, hit play.
Yo, listen.
You don't know who the fuck my brother is.
Yo, see me outside, bro. See me outside, bro.
This is it again.
What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything.
Slaps. And then he comes when he takes them both on.
Come on.
Wait, pause it again. Again, man. Why is a chick throwing the first shot and then shooing her fucking boyfriend away from doing something bad because she's gonna go? I mean, you're de-balling your own dude.
Yeah.
This guy's got no fear of your dude now. If you're shooting away, because you're going to step up.
She's also bigger than him, which is like
she is bigger than him.
She's like movies like, but I want to fight them.
Sometimes ethnics like a little bigger girl down.
Big white bitches?
I'm not going to make a whole thing about that. I'm just going to say it's sometimes the case.
Large white women are embraced
90
heavily by tiny ethnic men.
Somewhere between 99% of the time, this is what happens.
They're giant they're giant pink pillow trophies.
Oh my God! You get to bring them home. Look at these. You're going to be a good harvest with this one, right, Ma?
How good is my life up in America? Look at the white woman I got.
I'm Charlene, and I'll fight if a man look at me wrong.
I gotta climb this bitch to fuck her.
I tell him get in there and work me.
Yeah, you little Latina.
He's like, I am a Latino.
Whatever.
Dude, I mean,
so she shoos him out of the way and comes in. I don't have a problem. Again, I don't know this. I'm saying the guy in the green jacket might be a piece of shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guy who knocks her back may be a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
However, what's happening here is all like, I'm with green jacket here on a thing. If the girl's coming at you,
well, here's the thing.
She's the one throwing the punches, and you get hit. Come on.
Here's where Green Jack gets me and then loses me. Because he sidesteps, he gets one off. It's pretty clean, and even on video, you can't really see it. Where she comes at him, and he goes, both of you, I'll take both of you guys can't hurt me. Then he comes in, and it's a little bit of a scrum. He gets an uppercut off, and gets her against the fucking coffee bar. So he puts her against the coffee bar, and then she comes back again, and he lays that right straight that just puts her on her butt.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way, stupid.
I know, but I'm saying, if I'm green sweatshirt guy, maybe you get the one that's, a little off to the coffee bar.
I know.
Space it, and then you get out of there.
I know you're coming from more of like a middle of the country, even a little more out west, like Denver.
I mean,
trippy San Fran vibe.
Yeah.
I think me and the Luz can both agree. Fuck that shit. I mean, completely fuck. No, if you step back into the circle, dude.
Are you saying I have too much Western Sheriff? Where I go, Miss, you're a little out of line.
Yeah.
She comes right again. I go, I'm gonna give you one more chance, Missy, and she keeps going. I go, you're gonna
I would never come out of the gates being physical with a chick ever.
Yeah.
I would never come out. But if you come up and just deck me in the face, like
she goes a couple times.
I'm probably gonna drop you. Like, well, I'd have to be really restrained to not, because I'm like, oh well, you just jumped into the world. Like,
fuck that. I would
have kept this completely words forever.
I would work her arm like Arn Anderson. I'd just take her arm and just fucking twist it. And just start, stomp on it.
Yeah, do the thing where you jump.
She goes, my shoulder! Hey, Scott just unlocked my shoulder!
I gotta go pop it back into the fucking socket like Riggs.
I just grab her fucking wrist. I go, oh,
Kaga!
Oh! Like,
this guy's a fucking monster!
This guy just fucking totally Irish whipped me into the ropes.
Hey, is this guy teaming up with Tully Blanchard? Hey, is this guy a brain buster?
All right.
So go ahead, play it again, because I want to see where he starts. This poor Hispanic
It starts
guy.
coming. He goes, Miss, please stop.
If the guy just got insulted,
goes,
the Hispanic guy I feel terrible for.
Yeah, where the guy in the green right here, he goes, come on, neither one of you can hurt me. Hey, play. Oh, that's the secret one. This is where he puts her down. Boom. See?
Boom. Here it is.
Boom.
Damn. Now, I'm watching that a second time. Do you change your entire answer?
Yeah.
She came directly at him after he already got punched.
Yeah, he got her twice. By the way,
I'm almost
punched her
going to call
twice.
this green guy. I'm going to say this guy in this green jacket is sort of a puss. He's never dropped the half size of him Hispanic kid, and it took him 4 punches to knock out this big oof bitch.
I mean, yeah, she if she had any defense, she would have known after the first one, all right, this guy's power can't phase me.
Yeah, he goes, this guy's going to have to work me over. It's like, and like a dummy, I'm going to keep getting in there with no hands up.
Yeah, she keeps going rocky.
Actually, her hands were up.
She goes rocky face forward. But also, it's like every boxer, you got to test their power. And she tested his power, and she's like, this guy ain't putting me down.
She lost. But the guy, again, for defense of just all we're seeing in the video, since everybody put it up, is the guy in the green jacket's going, what did I say? What are you talking about?
But look at
also, because some of the situations like this, like, if this chick is this much of a piece of shit, by the way, this might be the girl that was sitting behind us at the Eagles game.
She's cheating on her man.
If this girl's like that much of a fucking piece of shit to like get in do you know what I mean? Like she could be one of those people who's always looking for a problem. Like, oh, this guy's got a problem that I have a Latino. I don't, you know what I mean? Where the guy would have been like, what the fuck you talking about, lady?
Dude.
Oh, you started ordering your hoagie before I got my hoagie because you don't like to have a Mexican boyfriend. You're like, yeah, that's totally stupid.
Yeah, you stepped in front of the line to get yours because you're paid for it and I didn't yet.
Yeah, exactly. And like, so who knows? I don't want to pass judgment on this.
Play it one more time.
But his physical actions, whatever, man.
Let's play it one more time just to go through it all the way.
By the way, I haven't come yet.
starts with them holding hands. How great is that? The 35-second video.
No, it's her holding him back.
Yo, see me outside, bro. See me outside, bro. What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything. Come on. You can't hurt me. Come on.
Pause it again. I'll tell you what. You hear that slap, too. I'll tell you what. I get slapped like that by a girl in public. If the guy she's with goes, oh, my God, I'm so sorry she did that, I'm still going to beat the hell out of that. And he's going to have to kill me to stop me from going at him.
That loud of a slap.
Just because I'm like, because you're right away, you're right. It's like I can't take it out on her right away. You still have that thing where you're like, it's a girl. I'm like, so this guy, when she slapped him, she sealed this fucking Hispanic dude's fate.
Yeah.
Like that in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you just like, now I gotta beat the shit out of this guy?
She does that, he goes, ay, Dios mío, the slepe muerte. You just slapped me to death. This man going to murder me now.
By the way, I speak with that much confidence coming from a place where it's like a dude who could like kick my fucking ass, and there's a bajillion.
Yeah.
I don't talk out of school like that. But a dude wouldn't have his chick stepping up to me to come slap me in the face.
Yeah, you're right. You're saying that because the chick's stepping up first, it's clear that this guy...
It's just the girl's like, I'll handle this, baby. And he's kind of like staying behind her because she's stronger than him.
He goes, do you want bacon on your Wawa?
You're right, baby. I'll finish ordering the sandwiches.
I go pay for them.
He goes, baby, wait, duck. Wait, party to the right. Yeah. Okay, also, do you want avocado for $2.15 extra?
That'd be great. After the first slap, she comes back to the corner so we can work it. He's like, what are you doing? Leave with a jab. You take one to give two. What are you doing? He goes, come forward. You got to move your feet, base more, head movement. We talked about this. Gloria. If you're going to go in there with your heads down, you're going to take punishment.
Let me look at it one more time. I want to watch it one more time.
Oh, hey, look, sick kids. Jesus, Christine.
Right where we're at, huh?
Can you turn off Love Shriners?
Oh, my God. Oh, what is that? Is that kid 40 or 4?
Is that Yoda mixed with Roland?
Just go get that girl an arm.
It was perfect.
Yo, see me outside, bro. See me outside, bro. What did I say? What did I say?
I tried to hire you to build me a pool.
Oh, it just takes one.
Come on. You can't hurt me. Come on.
Oh, she took one right there. Oh, into the counter and bam.
Yo, Chase. No.
Fucking snoozer.
Fuck that. Bro, yo, please.
By the way, they're both clearly. By the way, that guy's.
That shit, bro. Yo, listen.
You don't know who the fuck my brother is.
This guy is the Hispanic guy is. They're both hammered, I think. Also,
yeah, I think
they both have to be hammered because the way they're wobbling. I mean, like, again, this guy is not punching with vicious power. 4 shots to knock out some fucking chubby, ironic Wawa employee.
This is my day off. You think I'm not going to come in here and have you?
You want me to sign into the POS system and fucking knock you the fuck out? Clock?
You're lucky I don't get 2 sandwiches with discounts.
On the fucking clock?
Yeah, that's a fucking...
Well, I wanted to show you a video, and me and Black Lou both saw this one today. There's a great video of these girls that I guess were kicked out of a McDonald's for reasons undisclosed still, though. Do you ever find out why? Nope. We don't know why. They've got just drunk. These 2 girls get booted out. It's just one girl, and what I believe to be is a great Irish accent. It's had Dan Soder written all over.
Oh, yeah. I got to do a good pink accent.
Of them just being kicked out of McDonald's and just arguing with the person, and the way they decide to keep showing everyone, like, fuck you, is by constantly pulling up her skirt and showing her panties and her ass from behind. She's not a very attractive woman, but they are not having it being kicked out of this place. They're very vocal, and they know they're being filmed.
Oh, there's nothing better than a white woman that just gets mad for being treated wrong.
Yeah, dude, this is so good.
Bitch.
Oh, there's kids.
Me? Are you kidding me? Fucking yeah, stop that, you cunt.
You can't. I know. I think they're British.
Oh,
they
yeah?
sound British.
Oh.
Keep going.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna fucking kid in there. You're gonna fucking kid in there. And you pop out here with no fucking shoes. And
Just go inside. Just go inside.
Oh, fucking nail you.
Ma'am, just go inside.
Fucking loser slut.
Is that Australian?
Fucking idea. I fucking
Ma'am, just go inside.
Children. Yeah, fucking feel that, you cunt. Feel it, you cunt. Feel me. Feel it. Stop to the cop. Feel it, to the cop.
Just go.
Yes. Where is this? Is this Australia or England? I can't fucking tell. What's that?
I'm rooting for it to be Ireland.
Ireland? You fucking country, you're kicking me out in the parking lot.
They're so pale and pasty.
What's that?
I think that's Australian.
It sounds Australian.
Yeah.
They sound Australian. You fucking cunt. Easy peasy boo bee.
Hey, me I'm gonna go wash me weird flushing toilet.
You wanna watch me lift up me knickers? Where's Ronald McDonald? Oh yeah, is it? Yeah. I don't know. Why am I kicking it outside? I thought you could fucking sleep naked inside.
Yeah. I showed you me cunt, you cunt.
This is a bunch of fucking wallabies.
Keep playing it. Her fat friend outside is hilarious.
She's like, I just want another burger. Yum, 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 yum. Let me beg you for one more, won't you? I love the meats. The juices in the meats. That's just basically me going back to my old Kelly Festuca. Meats and cheese. Give me your meats.
Just go inside.
Hey, look at my bum.
Oh my goodness, you fucking horse.
What is it?
White chicks intercontinentally do not like being told no.
Yeah, it is a trait.
Drunk white chicks never, ever leave a place going like, you know what, you're right. I'm a little too hammered. I got a line there.
Dude, I had a girl in Boston that was drunk and was yelling out during the show, and I called her out, and she apologized, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, well, thank you.
You know, I'm drunk, and I'm sorry.
She goes, I'm sorry.
Well, you're
It's the only time I've ever seen that, where she goes, I'm sorry I was yelling out. I'm like, wow. All right. Well, never expected it to go this clean.
Yeah, you're like, so friends or
suck my dick?
Yeah. So suck it, then fuck it. Play it from the beginning again. They really do curse hilarious.
I don't know what fucking accent it is.
Britain.
Is it? It's UK?
Yeah.
Play it again.
You found out?
Yeah, I looked it up on other websites.
Oh.
Fuck me, are you kidding me? Fucking, yeah, fuck that, you cunt.
You cunt.
You fucking slut.
These weird fucking Filipinos walking through. What's that riffraff that comes in right between them? The family that walks between them, and you'll see this at the Bonfire SXM, the family that walks between these goofy people.
They look like they're lost in an airport.
It looks like they live in a shoe or something.
They're like, it's our one time to have hot
Back
food.
that up, Christine. Yeah, he goes, we did it. We made enough money to finally get some.
Our son gets a hamburger for his son. Yeah.
Oh, move out of the way, back fat.
I mean, the first girl.
The girl's
blue,
pissed.
Yeah, the girl that's mad. I mean, out of the two, who do you bang? Let's say we run.
Oh, out of the two? Oh, you hope you're getting that one.
Single Jay and Dan.
Oh no, yeah, not this. Now this other girl. Come on, man.
I'm going for the family in between.
No fucking way.
I go. What are you guys doing later?
She's got that thing where it's like I saw this recently. If she wears like a bathing suit, she's got like too much fupa to be contained in the bathing suit, so it looks like it's being revealing because you just see guts starting right at the pussy lips.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what I'm saying with that wild description.
Hot.
So hot. But this girl does not have that.
Okay.
This girl is just like a fucking tall goof. But she really wants to show off her shit.
I like it.
No, you don't.
She's like an angry monkey. She's like a mad monkey.
Play it.
You fucking slut.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Are you fucking kidding me? They're gonna fucking kill me.
Fuck you in there, you fucking with your tanks and your bombs and your bombs and your guns in your head. They are fighting. McDonald's, you fucking cunt.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you the prices are that low? The prices are that low for such an enjoyable meal?
$1 menu.
I can't believe it. You've got chicken nuggets for $1, you cunts. Look at a real proper cunt. Ah, you like your McDonald's with your little fries.
Look at her face she's coming at him with.
Gosh. That is real fucking Ohio lady face, though. She has American white lady face.
But I'm saying she can't process possibly that the way she's acting outside is indicative of something she was probably doing inside.
Yeah. I'm sorry, miss, but you and your big friend have got to leave.
I was a proper lady in there until you kicked me out, you fucking court cocksucker. Look at me pussy. Okay, yeah, look at me pussy. Get in there. Oh, is it? You look a little damn cave. Look at it. Look at it. I'm putting one of your burgers in me pussy. Look at me magpie, you plum pudding. Look at it right here. It's like a Cornish game hen wing. Look at it.
Just keep saying English.
Look at me bangers and mash. It's all mash. A little bit of banger. Don't it look like a rainy day in London? Look at me snatch. Look, it's like the Bob of Seville. The Bob of Seville. Look at it, like the gums of a Welsh fisherman.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, don't it look like a Liverpool shoe shiner's mouth?
By the way, never dropped her fucking cup and still has not removed her Monopoly pieces.
Good for her. And by the way, she could be in a much better mood if she got Park Place.
She goes,
you fucking cunt! You don't even know how to... Ooh, Park Place.
She goes,
I got a free apple pie. Instant winner, small fries. You gotta let me in now, mate. You gotta let me back in. I'll never hang on to this little game piece for another week. It's your game. I'm just a player. Let me back. You don't want to put me pussy on the Filipino people.
She opens it and sees she has an instant winner quarter pounder.
Yeah.
And she, or whatever the fuck they call it, Le Royale.
Royale with cheese. You know why? Because I got the metric system over there.
But she sees that she wins something, and she goes like,
all right, I may have been a bit squirrely back there, but she goes, I'm sorry. I looked at the fine print, and it turns out this isn't available in other locations. So I just want to say I'm real sorry, and me mate is real proper sorry. Anything I could do to make it up to you, I'd like to do it, I would. Was it mushing my pussy up against the window? What was your least favourite? If you could go back in time, which would you have me take off? Top 5 worst moments of the past 30 minutes. I'd rather be getting knocked out in a war.
Welcome to another episode of Trash Ladies. We go to trashy food places and look at trashy ladies in trashy places.
Dude, Christine, type in drunk girls getting kicked out. I promise you will find so many.
You think that's like trying to find songs based on love?
It's just too much.
You're like, oh,
please be more specific.
Guys, is it you're in love? Is it you want to be?
A mental...
Oh, there's just a lot.
Look at her face. She's coming over to make a point. No one stares at their hand unless they're getting ready to count on their fingers.
Number 1. Just, 3 times! I tell you, we weren't fucking leaving!
Yeah, it's got to be... Yeah, it's usually such an American thing, is losing your shit about, how you're treated. All the videos most of the time.
It's drunk chicks, dude. It's drunk chicks thing. By the way, drunk dudes cause probably much more severe problems in their own right, because of like being a little more aggressive and even like getting physical. But like chicks just bitching at being drunk and bitching at something that's like they're totally wrong about, but just holding on to their... I mean, you see it in comedy clubs nonstop.
I mean, if you'd say, heck,
this show sucks. Why don't you stop? And you go, well, don't you see you're sort of the bitch for yelling that out at a show? Nope. Like they never get it. So
sorry. This girl after the show in Boston, not the one that apologized. The Thursday night was just this drunk twat, and she was just yelling out, and I was just like, shut up. She's like, nice shoes. And I was like, I got them at a fucking Nike outlet. You're not hurting me with this. And she's like, whatever. You're old. And I was like, okay. And then afterwards, she comes up and she's like, I want to come over here. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. You ruined the show. I don't want to talk to you.
She goes, you're old?
Yeah.
You're old.
Because I was doing a joke about being 34. She goes, you're old. And then in the bar, she was like, I want to come over and talk to you, but, like, you got to understand, like, I wasn't yelling out. I was answering your question. And I go, I don't ask any questions that need direct results. There's only one question I ask in my entire act, and I know exactly where the answer is going to go. So there's no way I asked a question that I needed a response. She goes, I'm trying to apologize, and you're just being a fucking dickhead. And I was like,
really?
All right. I go, all right, we're done. We're good. And I walked away. And she's like, fuck you. And Tom Dustin, who I love, who was working with me, He goes over to talk to him, and she goes, "You're not from Boston?" And he goes, "All right." He just said no patience.
Right away.
And he goes, fuck this.
Hey, let me talk to you for a second, sweetie. Oh, my God, does that smell you?
Yeah. So I'm leaving the club. I'm leaving the club, and they're leaving behind me. And they go, "What's up with comedians? Are they all fucking assholes? Because none of them are funny." And you're like, all right. No, you're just being a fucking ass. You're just being a shitty person. Then she direct messaged me on Instagram.
Yes, she's right.
She's like, "Your shoes still suck, winky face."
Really?
Like, do you think I'm going to fucking talk to you, you fucking idiot?
You're old, and I have a lot of shit.
Also, but the things you want to write back to be a polite man in this society, like to be polite, like the things I wanted to write back was like, "You're a 5. You should never talk like that in public. You're not that hot to be that big of a bitch," to quote my friend Jason from college. He said that.
Damn!
He said that to a bartender, and I watched her mentally get shut down. She's just being such a bitch to us at this bar. My buddy Jason goes, "Hey, can you come here real quick?" And she goes, "What?" And he goes, "You're not that hot to be that big of a bitch." And she's like, "Fuck you. You're not getting a drink," but then you just watched it all collapse. You just watched her crumble.
You think he's right?
She just she was so mad. Her face went from being like, "I'm being a bitch on like my own terms," to like, I thought she was going to kill somebody after he said that. And we didn't get a drink at the bar there. We had to go to a different bar. But, man, that was ballsy. I've never seen a guy say that to a girl.
Love it.
Yeah.
Do you have, Christine, examples that quick already?
Drunk girl goes crazy.
Just give a mega mix. Let's just play a little bit of each.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Do something more coming out.
Drunk girl, kicked out of bar, goes to diner, leaves diner, and gets racist.
Oh, boy.
That's the title.
He's going to change it. Oh, she's going to find me. Here you go.
Hey, poor boyfriend.
Just for fun.
Fuck you! Take my finger, suck a dick.
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, Lou, you had your headphones off. Let's go back a second. Black Lou didn't catch that because his headphones were off.
Yeah, by the way.
She went 0 to racist.
I want you to see.
Quick.
After she drops her M-bomb, the guy actually almost looks back and goes like, "That's her, not me." Like, you can see his head cocks for a second. When she said it, he goes, "Didn't know she was going there. I'm sorry."
He looks back, he goes, "Yikes, my girl goes hot quick, huh?"
he goes, "I'm not with her."
He goes, "I'm just in it for the sex."
Yeah. He goes, "She's scheduled good blowjobs."
Yeah, he goes, "I face fuck her, if it makes you feel any better. I face fuck her. I get her back."
Yeah, watch.
Oh, dude, she goes quick. I mean, she...
Just for fun.
Fuck you! Take my finger, suck a dick. You fucking finger.
Whoa! Wow.
He really does look back. Actually,
right? That's nice.
He does a much slower look back than I thought the first time. He actually looks back and goes, "Guys, come on, huh?" He's like, "Bitches, right?"
Oh, he goes, "Yeah, I bet you'll regret that one in the morning." All right, see you, fellas. I gotta take care of this.
This is hot. Drunk girl gets kicked out of the club, drops N-bomb, offers
I mean,
service
white
cop.
women, what are you doing?
Offers this, by the way, just so you know, this video is 1 minute and 35 seconds long, and what we're going to see is a hot drunk girl get kicked out of a club, drop an N-bomb, and offer to blow the cop.
I love it!
This may be the most concise...
God damn, living her worst
This is like
life.
a Twitter post of a video.
She's disrespectful.
So everyone's trying to get her...
She's got it all on record. I see that nigga back there, that white ass.
Pause it. She tried to drop it with the A at the end. She tried.
She tried to do the "I fuck black dudes, I can talk like this."
Yeah.
Slang.
And she does, by the way. Make no mistake, M-bomb or not, she's definitely fucking black dudes, this chick.
Why you would say
Hang
that?
on, Black Lou, use your expert opinion. Am I correct?
I need to see a little bit more, to be honest.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Can I tell you?
I'll defer to Lou on this one.
Yeah, I just wanted. That's what I was going to say. You got to defer.
She just dropped the N-word. She just dropped the N-word. Hey, take it easy. She called me the N-word. I'm white. You realize you are white, right? And then she called me the N-word. You call him the N-word. He's white too.
I'm on Broadway. What else would you like me to do? Do you want me to get on my knees and suck your dick? Because I will.
Is she bribing a police officer? You do it. What she says you do.
Hold on. Pause it. if you're the cop, the way she did that, your dick's got to move a little bit.
By the way,
she did it in a way where I was like, "Oh, that's a tough situation."
You were definitely pushing polyester that day.
You go, bitch, not in. You go like this. You go, bitch, not in slacks.
I was gonna say,
I'm not trying to do this.
He goes, not my dress blues.
He goes, baby, I'm wearing slacks. That's like tackling a kicker. That's easy.
Yeah, he goes, I'll be honest with you. He goes, these pants don't breathe, so it might be a little gamey down there.
He goes, I kind of just like bad.
But what's great is like if you're a cop, what you're supposed to do there. She goes, should I get on my knees? And he goes, Missy, you just got yourself. He goes, come with me right now. I'm taking you in. Then just take her around the corner and be like, are you really like? Will you do that for real? Because I'll walk away right now.
How dare you? You are under arrest. You are under arrest. They go in the corner. And you go, so are you being serious?
She's like, well, I mean, what would you really? Would you really do that to get out of trouble?
She goes, that's crazy.
Because, I mean, it's stupid. Like, you can't do that. You know, it's totally illegal. But
like, if you texted me that you would do that, and then like I have proof that you were doing that, like that's pretty good. What's up? Why is this guy just staring at us?
I mean, like if I could.
Hey!
I mean, what was it, John Sally?
Yeah, the Spider Sally was staring at us through the window.
Spider Sally coming by?
You know, this old big
man. You think that guy looked in the room?
Old big man for the Pistons?
Let her keep going.
Do you want me to get on my knees and suck your dick?
She goes knees to concrete.
Is she bribing a police officer?
You do it. She says you do it.
What else would you like?
What? So she's a thought. What?
Oh.
Look at this.
Do you want me to?
I know, it's funny, but...
I like the running commentary, people holding the phone like, look at this bitch here. She may not. No, she fucks black guys. She definitely fucks black. I say
Black Lou, what do you think?
No.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. She maybe has a black friend who she kind of like says nigga with all the time, but she has never fucked a black guy.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Okay. Wait, why do you say no?
His best friend is a black guy.
Why do you say no?
Just the way she carries herself and how she dresses. Plus, a lot of white girls with platinum blonde hair don't really fuck black guys. Like
they either fuck no black guys or all the black guys at once. Yeah, okay. She's got like a real I see what you're saying, Black Lou, because she to me fucks a guy with a collar popped who's going right now. He's going, Amber, seriously, Amber, are you being serious right now? Amber, are you being serious right now? Get in the Range Rover. You need to get in the Range Rover. You're causing a problem. Sir, she does not say the N-word. She will not blow you. She is a good schoolgirl.
See, I feel like she has like a pair of high heel Air Force Ones. Like one of those chicks.
Yeah.
I think they're high heel Air Force Ones.
High top sneaks can go both ways. Let's finish the video.
Nothing else is going to happen. She's going to do that dick sucking thing like 3 more times, and we're going to tell her she's banned for a year, and that's it.
Well, that person's been through before.
Oh, look at that. Boom, boom. She just gets hit by a car.
She got hit by a car as the cop pushed her away.
And then she's going to preach he raped her, and that's it.
I think this girl's a belly button ring that has like dangles off of it.
Yeah, why is she wearing a chest piece?
Go to one more before we take a break here. I want to see one more because you had another one that was a girl gets kicked out of a concert and goes on a rant. I like to hear their thoughts. I like hearing their thoughts of like, this is why it's ridiculous that I'm not in that show anymore.
But the way they title that, it makes it sound like it's a Dennis Miller thing. She goes, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but that security was lighter than Reagan's in 1982.
I don't want to go off on a whole rant here, babe.
Hey, babe, but, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but concert security is about as weak as...
yeah. I haven't seen a mob scene like that since the RNC Philadelphia 2017.
All right, listen here, people. I don't mean to go off on a rant here, but the way they handle concert security here, it was better at the Olympics in the Middle Village when the Israelis got killed. Am I right? Gorbachev has a better deal.
I haven't seen a spotty thing like that since the top of Gorbachev said 1987, babe.
All right, babe. We got a fun show.
Babe.
Tim Allen's here.
Let's hear. I like hearing their ideas of why they got kicked out against their will. It's like,
she goes, conspiracy theory, lizard people.
It's like you can't give birth in a bathroom anymore of a concert. It's like,
why can't we throw our shit? We evolved from monkeys.
Or now you don't believe in evolution, you flat earther?
Ew, you're stupid. You're literally stupid, and you're kicking me out for throwing my poop, as my great ancestors did.
Doing it record. It's great grandparents' day.
Okay, I'm sorry that that's a family tradition since my family crawled out of the trees and onto the Great Plains and worked upright and became bipedal. You're fucking ignorant.
I will tell Ian
not to come back again. You can video me all you want.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
By
Nice fur boots.
By the way, this is an older woman dressed like a fucking idiot. It's my favorite thing.
At the Bonfire SXM, if you want to see Conan the bitch in her fucking fur boots.
I don't give a fuck that I'm 38. I want to go see Miley Cyrus and wear this whore outfit.
She goes, yeah, and when a young guy's not sexually attracted to me, I'm going to say he's a fucking asshole.
He's probably gay.
Gay wad.
Probably boofs dudes.
You're like, I don't want to fuck mashed potatoes and Uggs.
God,
They're not. I think their boots just covered in suede fringe.
Yeah. Get it, Nancy Sinatra.
These boots are gonna
Let's hear this rant.
Kick me out of the hotel.
He's videoing us. He's videoing us when we end. Why don't you video the poor lesbians and they're that are upset because we're chatting.
I like that's their first insult. He goes, talk to those muff munchers behind us, because that's the reason we're not in there anymore, because lesbos hate us.
This girl comes out, she goes, hey, what's up? My name's Christy. I just want to let you know my partner, Veronica, and I, we're having a good time. We're there with our best friends, who are also a lesbian couple, and Fur Boots over there said, hey, you like my boots? You want to eat them out?
I miss Bad Girls Club so much, because that's what I just miss is this right here. Where it's like, you can film us all you want, it doesn't fucking matter, because those fucking lesbos behind us don't want us to talk, I guess, loud.
Hey,
like,
ladies.
I was like, you know what it is? They're mad that we're fucking pretty. Like, they're so pissed off that we're so pretty.
Hi, ladies. I'm Chris. Just want to let you know we are here to celebrate our softball championship, and
if you wouldn't mind just keeping it down a little bit here.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Julia.
This is Terry.
And, this is my wife Terry. And could you guys really just kind of quiet it down?
Just trying to enjoy ourselves here, Concerts for everybody. Look, we all enjoy looking at Miley, right? She's a hot girl. I think we all agree she's a hot girl.
Hey, she's a wrecking ball. Nice boots, and just really just keep it down.
Just stop flaring your arms, just like Terry here is just trying to enjoy the show because she's had surgery last week. Not to pull the curtain here, but she's had surgery last week. And
she was in the Navy for 14 years. She was in Admiral, and
sometimes she ships off for about 6 months. 6 months at a clip. And
this is our time as a couple.
I miss her.
This is our son Ethan. He's South Korean.
Yes, that is a faux Hulk on a baby. Yes, you are correct.
We got him. We got inspired by Angelina Jolie. His Maddox, his look.
He's our Maddox. Play a little more.
I will text Leanne.
This is a 10-minute video, so I don't know how.
We can't watch all 10 minutes.
Don't want to be in the hood.
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the hood, babe. You quit freaking video. It's okay.
Oh, here she goes.
Don't video us, you stupid motherfucker.
Don't you raise your hand at anybody around here.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Not here, you're not. Take your hands off me.
Really?
He's got videotape that.
Walk off. Walk down the street.
Oh, that's her husband.
Walk hard.
That's her husband.
Tim Roth?
Kenny. Her husband, Kenny.
Ridiculous. We didn't know about this. Get ready for tomorrow, baby. Get ready. What are you going to do with it?
Dude, people...
I'll tell you what he's going to do with it. He's going to show it to the Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio.
It's almost like middle-aged people, whatever they are. They're in their 30s, clearly, something like that. So it's not middle-aged, but whatever. People in their 30s, but people who appear to have life together. Like, these two don't strike me as like they live in they probably live in like a townhouse.
No, they probably live in a very nice home with a...
That's what I'm saying.
I bet they have a staircase that goes two ways.
Maybe. They're fucking blown away that they can... They're like... No, like, they would complain if somebody was doing what they were doing to them.
Yeah.
But they can't understand. It's
well, let me tell you right now, the only time I've been on her side of the video is when she goes, what do you videotape? What are you going to do that with? Because it reminds me of the dude with the fucking Tesla charge station where he's videotaping me, and I'm like, what are you going to do with this? And he goes, oh, you're getting that, huh? And it's like his face when he was recording me, I'm like, I can beat the shit out of you, dude.
Yeah,
but you want me to do that. That's why you're filming me. And that's why I kept going, you're a dork. You're a fucking dork. in the video. And
That's
he's like,
great.
well, you're not allowed to park there. And I'm like, cool, then I'll get a ticket and all that'll be solved. Do you feel good about yourself, fucko? And that's when my friend walked up and he was like, your friend's funny. And Carapace didn't know what was going on. So Carapace was like, yeah, no, he is funny. The guy makes a living. And then he's like, oh, God damn it, Soder. He's like, immediately knew I was being combative.
That's great.
Because at first he thought I was being funny with that Tesla guy. Then he's like, shit, get in the car, dude. And I'm like, this fucking dork. Yeah.
That's so funny when the person comes up who doesn't know exactly what's going on.
Oh, dude, he had no idea what was happening.
Lewis just had a new story. He told it on Skanks last week, but just the idea of that, like when someone from an audience after a show, if you make the mistake of getting in the conversation with the person who hated you.
Yeah.
And then, like, whoever else who was on the show.
Just your friend.
Walks up and they go, now this guy, that's funny. This guy knows how to do comedy. You should be, and they're saying to your friend, and you're like, now I'm angry at my friend and this twat.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, you suck, but your friend is funny, sir. You were great. And you're like, oh.
But when he said when his did it happened with Justin, and said when Justin came over, all he heard was her go, this guy's hilarious. And he's like, hey, thanks.
What do you guys want?
Gave her a big hug, like, well, we're all going to a diner now.
Yeah, this is Lewis. Do you want a cell phone number?
Let's take our second break here. When we come back, we got, I want to dive right into this. So much happening.
Yeah.
In the world of entertainment.
Well, with pedophilia.
Gay pedophilia.
Oh,
dun, dun, dun.
That's the rage this season.
Oh, this autumn season?
Hetero pedo out.
We'll be right back.
Homo pedo in.
We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
By the way, that 10-minute video, we got to
explore that. We'll break that down more.
Yeah, again, but we'll do a whole. You get it. You know how this show works. We'll be right back.
You get it.
We'll go fuck ourselves.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Can you believe, Dan? Actually, I was kicked out of Boys to Men for being white. Reverse racism.
Crazy.
At its worst. I didn't make a whole thing about it.
You want to know, so we're doing Philadelphia music all day on the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. You want to know how Philly this episode is? I'm drinking Deer Park.
Oh, snap.
Hey, someone brought
get the fuck out of here, yo.
Someone brought in his water from the wall.
Oh, you got a water? You got a Deer Park water?
I got Deer Park water from the wall.
Oh, shit. Right from the wall?
Real quick, Zachary Soto. I fucking love you, dude. Thank you so much for coming through. He got me, he went to the 49ers Cowboys game that they got blown out 40-10. But it was Dwight Clark Day. So he got me a Dwight Clark Day T-shirt. So
that's pretty awesome.
I will always remember losing $20 in Canadian money to Black Lou with this T-shirt. And then we got the Dick shirts. Did you see these?
For Cocktober.
Yeah, for Cocktober.
A lovely couple sent that to us.
Tanya and Patrick, thank you guys so much. They're fucking hilarious shirts.
And then over here, Daniel Flores sent me, just from talking about them on the air, I'm blown away by this. This is exciting.
Dude, we had a lot of fun looking through those.
This is nostalgic batch right here.
Yeah.
I got. He sent me the Christmas, I believe, isn't it Christmas Shannon Doherty? It's like a holiday edition. White Lou, you should know stuff like this. It's September. But it was Shannon Doherty's Playboy edition and the Downtown Julie Brown, who, man, all over again, Downtown Julie Brown. She is all fucked up looking now, but, man, she was hot.
Can I tell you this, man? I was looking at that Shannon Doherty, or the Julie Brown one, and they had the Women of Iceland.
Makes you want to go to Iceland.
I want to go to Iceland.
You always start plotting shows and shit.
I want to go to Sweden. Go get me a fucking Swedish woman.
Purebred.
Give us pure Scandinavian blood.
Today we'd be remiss if we didn't discuss what's going on in Hollywood. With all the new scandals breaking out, and everyone's in trouble, and everyone's doing terrible things, apparently. I'm sure some very true. I'm sure some hyped up. But, our friend Corey Feldman right in the middle of this whole thing. And then today, when I go on World Star Hip Hop this morning, I see the whole Kevin Spacey story, which I find mind-blowing. Not that he's gay. They have made jokes about that forever, but he came out of the closet. Now, I'm a little underinformed on this right now. But people were like, he's another one of these Hollywood scumbags who tries to fuck young girls. And then he was like, no, I'm gay, actually. I think he finally now just said he was gay.
Duh, dude.
After making a zillion and one jokes about it forever, himself even.
But the reason he came out for admitting that he was gay was because
Anthony
Rapp, who long career, was in Rent, done a bunch of stuff. I know him, and this is why this is funny to me, and why my buddy Joey just texted me. We used to call red-haired people in high school Daryls. It was a thing that my friend's older brother started calling everyone Daryl because in Adventures in Babysitting, Anthony Rapp played Daryl, the friend who's a redhead.
Yep.
So our term for redheads was a Daryl. Oh, there's a couple Daryls, and it was from that movie. So
I would have
my
blown
buddy
Christine's mind if I told her when she said Anthony Rapp to me earlier. I go, she was Anthony Rapp. Goes, he's a Broadway. He was the first person to play whoever on Rent. And I go, yeah, I know Anthony Rapp, but I know him from back.
Adventures in Babysitting.
Before he knew he loved dick.
Yeah.
Way back. Before he got AIDS in that play. I don't know. I kind of just glazed through the story. I skimmed the story.
Yeah, but my buddy texted me. He goes, Kevin Spacey tried to fuck Daryl, the original Daryl. And I was like, oh, boy. There he is. He's Daryl.
The original Daryl, yep.
And is this the red?
Oh, you dig.
He grew up to become a gay icon.
Oh, you dig?
Yeah.
He would go do live events. When I was traveling around doing, I remember going to do a shit gig at University of Delaware.
Yeah.
In, the mess hall or something, where you do this gig. And the why no one was even there more so than normal was that Anthony Rapp was appearing, and he was doing speaking engagement in, the auditorium or something. What? And he was making, tons of money touring around,
with the one mic. Did he have the Madonna mic?
I think it was stuff. It was it's don't be mean to gay people stuff.
Guys, gays are
and here's
people.
the song about it.
He goes, Kevin Spacey tried to fuck me. Well,
can you say that, bitch?
The thing is it's an interesting situation because Kevin Spacey basically admits he tried to fuck a child and then turns around and is like, I'm also gay, so you can't be mad at me. He's like,
what do you mean? He says no, he doesn't say he tried it. He says he doesn't know. He says he doesn't remember anything this guy's talking about, but he feels bad.
As an actor, I'm both horrified to hear his story. I honestly do not remember the encounter. This is what Kevin Spacey tweeted. I have a lot of respect and admiration for Anthony Rapp as an actor. I'm beyond horrified to hear his story. I honestly do not remember the encounter. It would have been over 30 years ago. But if I did behave then as he describes, I owe him the sincerest apology for what would have been deeply inappropriate drunken behavior, and I'm sorry for the feelings he described having carried with him for all these years. This story has encouraged me to address other things about my life. I know that there are stories out there about me and that some have been fueled by the fact that I have been so protective of my privacy. As these closest to me know, in my life I have relationships with both men and women. You freaky deek. Freaky deaky. He's like, he goes,
Studio 54 in my house all the time.
He goes, a hole's a hole. Am I right? Hi, I'm Kevin Spacey from House of Cards. I have loved and had romantic encounters with men throughout my life, and I've chosen not to live as a gay man. I want to deal with this honestly and openly, and that starts with me examining my own behavior. Kevin Spacey.
So
yours and gay.
People are saying he's ducking out of it?
Your new favorite gay actor, Kevin Spacey.
I think it's a pretty good explanation.
Yo!
Well, how old's Anthony Rapp?
He was 14 when the shit went down.
Yeah.
And Kevin Spacey was what, 62?
26.
He was 20. That's Elvis Presley age. That's Elvis and Priscilla.
Hey, there ain't no problem with that, man.
He goes, hey.
Space, you take what's yours. I don't know if you're letting the little boy butt such a thing. Make a move, baby.
I want to let you know right now, Kevin Spacey, the king does not look down at you. In fact, matter of fact, one time I was playing an arena in Detroit. The colonel brought me back a 13-year-old boy. I said, change the pieces, and we got a deal.
May my bejeweled cock ring shine its light upon you, Kevin Spacey.
Turn that Audi into an innie, and the king's on board. 14 years
Anthony
old.
Rapp, that's prime meat, man. Good eating right there. A hang-a-do, 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 hang-a-do.
Don't worry, Kevin Spacey, in the world of steak, that's medium rare. And the king likes it rare.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Pink and a little warm on the inside. A hang-a-do, hang-a-do, dang-do, hang-a-do.
I love little girls.
We hang around together.
Because I love children in the worst kind of way.
I can't go a day without a boy's behind. A boy's behind. And we have melodies dream. dreams on a boy's behind.
Thank you. Thank you very much. If you've got a small child you want to give us a donation, send it backstage.
This better not be a trap. I can't hold out.
He goes, you want to know how I get out of this suit that's so tight? They, like a donkey with a carrot, they put a little kid in front of me.
Because that boy's too sexy, baby. Don't you know where?
Oh, fuck. Pedo Elvis came back. I was hoping he would. I was hoping Pedo Elvis would come back.
Priscilla, stop playing video games and get over here. Anthony Rapp's about to get his butthole split wide open. A hang-a-do, dang-do,
hold on. I got to teach my wife something. Sorry, baby. Squares don't go in circles. Circles only go in circles.
I've had relationships with women and men too. And by men, I mean men.
Yeah. I only sleep with people that still prefer applesauce to solid food. Because I'm the king, baby.
If we get there before 6 p.m., you eat for free, baby girl. Orang-a-doo, dang-do, orang-a-doo.
Coming in looking great. I'm waving, Deb. Look at me. Deb, look at me. I'm so low. She's so...
You're like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense right now.
I feel like it.
Oh, Ben! There comes Ben.
Ben, no!
Ben's got a double...
Has he got a sword in his bag?
He's got a double-headed dildo in his bag.
Yeah. Dude, he's coming in all badass.
Hey, Deb, I got some new exercise ideas.
He goes, what if I take this and murder your husband? What? Nothing. What's that?
Deb, are you coming on to me, Ben? Deb, I am orange with embarrassment that you would say something like that.
Orange, you glad I didn't ask to fuck you?
How angry am I? I am in the orange right now.
He goes, oh, yeah, no, crisis alert, we're in the orange. He goes, hey, how bad is the security threat? He's pointing through shirt.
Pretty big. So it was a frozen moment. What's Anthony Rapp saying?
This is it right here. They were out at the Limelight. It was when he was 14. He said he looked younger.
Ooh.
And
why is he at the Limelight?
He says he's like, I feel like I'm opening up my mother to criticism for parenting, but he's like, it was a different time. I wasn't offered alcohol. He was on Broadway. Kevin Spacey was on Broadway, and they went to this club together. He says that after a night of where Kevin Spacey was drinking, they went back to his room, and Kevin Spacey picked him up like a groom carries a bride, and took him to the bed and was laying on top of him.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And he said that he said in fight, flight, or freeze, I froze, but I was able to squirm away. So nothing happened, but it was just very apparent that he was trying to get with
Kevin Spacey put him in a little thing I like to call the no-fly zone. He goes, every high school wrestling coach will teach you. You get them on the mat, put your shoulders on their shoulders. You got them won.
I'll tell you a little secret. You put a little glue on the bottom of your dick, it hooks in there like a fish hook. And no matter how much he squirms, it just makes you finish quicker.
Have you ever watched lions mate? They have a muscle that's able to lock themselves inside. Oh, baby, so does the king.
Your best bet's like a pig to get your dick kind of corkscrewed in there.
Oh, honey, you'll start squealing, but in the right way. Because you're a child, and I'm the king of rock and roll.
Nothing gets a child wetter than seeing a man take off a one-piece of clothing.
Yeah, you ever came through the chest piece like a glorious, naked, sweaty falcon?
You ever have to unzip your shirt to show him your dick? Orang-a-doo, dang-do, hang-a-doo.
I can't wait for the email where that one Elvis fan is like, how dare you mock Elvis Presley? It's like, bitch, go look at the numbers. He fucked a 14-year-old when he was 24.
I love it was a different time, and even a lot of times it's used correctly, but
she looked down, dude. Oh, dude, shit. I got so excited. Oh, Debba-doo.
Oh, I bet if I was Fred Couples, she would have looked.
She would have gone.
I bet if I was VJ Singh, I would have got some action over there.
You go, no. I go, Deb, wave to me. Now watch this drive.
Go back.
All of it.
Is that Anthony Rapp's picture from when he was this age?
Yeah, he looked like an old accountant.
Oh, he fucked Willie from Alf?
Yeah, that's... he fucked the nerdy son from Step by Step?
I mean, I don't know. I want to believe that a victim's always telling the truth, but I mean,
I mean, it sounds...
Anthony Rapp, I'm sorry. I think Kevin Spacey could have got a hotter boy, quite honestly.
You don't think he wasn't fucking gunning down Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah. Those freckles, the whole thing.
He goes, I'm a Broadway actor.
It's terrible if that happened to him, man. But I do have, like, a problem with, like, he's worried about his mom getting scrutiny. Like, yeah, absolutely. Why is your mom letting you get 14 years old go to a club? I just wouldn't do that. I don't know. I couldn't see the circumstance where I'm like, yes, go do with a stranger. Why didn't his parents go too? Hey, Kevin Spacey, you watch my kid for me at a dance club.
Oh, perfect. No, you know what? Me and the missus are going to go get some dinner. Why don't you go out to a popular dance club where there's a lot of cocaine with a closeted gay man who's on Broadway?
If you're like, I'm going to go to the movies, and someone goes, oh, cool, can you take my 3-year-old with you?
I go, yeah.
You're like, wait, what? No.
He goes, do they have drink specials there? You go, it's the movies. You go, you know what? Don't take my kid. My kid only likes drink specials.
Yeah. He goes, they're like, can you get like a White Russian or something now? I know you're saying there's no booze, wink, wink, but I mean.
That's got to be, like, he goes back 14 years old. You're kind of like, why are you going back to the hotel? There's a lot of questions.
He said he had Anthony Rapp had a 17-year-old friend visiting him from his hometown in Illinois. He had taken like a semester off.
Yeah, fuck that kid.
And he says that Kevin Spacey invited them both out. Now, who knows if he called his mom and asked for permission to go out. I think he was kind of allowed just
So let's look at it from Spacey's perspective. In his mind, he was like, oh, I'm going to have a fucking threesome with a fucking 2 teenagers today. And then only fucking the redhead kid with the freckle face and the dork glasses shows up.
He goes, all right, where did your hot friend go? He goes, he met an Ecuadorian guy. He goes, of course he did. I always meet them.
I always fucking, how much ass I've lost to Ecuadorian guys.
He goes,
you want to go back? Well, I guess it's just you,
He
bro.
goes, do you want to go back to my hotel? He goes, I don't know if we should.
I don't know. Okay, kid, you got to call your mom or anything? No! She's me responsible with you all night.
I'm pretty sure I can go back with you. He goes, you want to build a fort? That would be neat.
You ever fucking a fort? Huh?
I'm sorry, too. I misread. He was invited out to a party at Spacey's house.
Oh.
Like after that night at Limelight where he was with his friend, Spacey invited him to go to a party like a few nights later. Mm-hmm. And he says, I can't remember what I told my mother.
Who died
So
from cancer
he may have like lied to say where he was going to go out to this party.
Held by an adult.
At an adult's house.
At 14, though? I mean, what time did this happen? Did this happen at 7 p.m. This happened? I assume this is like a late night after a club thing.
Oh, you don't know about Spacey's afternoon drinking. He gets it in. He goes, whoa! After happy hour, it gets the real happy hour. Work. You want to build a fort?
Hey, Rip, come over here. He goes, it's actually Rap. He goes, it's going to be ripped later. Oh! I want to tell you.
He goes, hey, honestly, do these chaps look tight from behind? You just looked at it. Now it's yours.
No takesies, backsies, Rap. All right. I'm going to point my dick where I want you to go. Pick up my drinks. Yeah. Over there, buddy. Get it. Yeah, over there.
He does the thing where he's clearly just trying to touch him. He goes, I bet I can lift you up. He goes, oh, God, stop.
Yeah, I've been doing curls, Rap.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, no, I'm all greasy because I just put some baby oil on my chest. But pretty sure I can get you across the throat.
You ever touch chest of a man who's got some chest hair?
Oh,
it's
man.
different.
It's like when you're in the bath and your knees hit your chest and it feels all slimy but good, right?
I said it's different.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you got to call your mom. I'll turn down the music. But we definitely got to turn it back up if we're going to bang. What's that? No. I didn't say bang. I said hang.
Breathe into it, kid.
What are you saying, Jacob?
Their lovemaking must be beautiful.
Oh, that's true.
Jacob,
that's true,
gross.
Jacob. I'm going to leave it at that.
So gross, Jacob.
Should we take our last break?
Was that what you were saying? We should take our last break?
Yeah, but I was saying...
Oh, the gay punching?
Gay punched a kid.
He goes, He goes, what, you want to fight an adult man?
Ow, Mr. Spacey.
Shut up. He goes,
ow.
Punch you right in your shoulder.
He said, hit me back, kid. Come on.
Come on.
No, I don't know if I want to hit you back. Come on.
Come on. Let's just kind of body roll into each other and then not kiss.
Fernando, will you take his friend downstairs, please?
I just like the song.
Oh, I guess we don't knock anymore. Hey, can't you see I'm busy in here?
No rules. I was doing human blanket on my buddy over here, and you guys walked in. We'll take our last break when we come back. Feldog was on the Today Show.
Hell fucking yes. We'll tease that.
And it's kind of actually related to this, because, pedophiles.
We're going to tease that. There's no way we're going to get through that in 15 minutes, but we'll try. the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Oh, yeah. That's that Philly soul all day today.
And it's your girl. It's your girl, bud.
Pank. Yeah. Pank.
Ooh, man.
Let her play. Let her sing it. Pink. She's a little old for my blood, you know what I mean? Hang-a-dang-do, hang-do, rang-dang-do.
He goes, you're going to need to go back about Baker's dozen to make her even in the ballpark.
Yeah. Knock about 2 decades off or I'll do it. Hang-do, hang-do, dang-do, hang-do.
You want to know how I learned this hip movement? Is avoiding being arrested by police officers.
Shoot all you want. Rang-do. Rang-a-do, dang-do.
Corey Feldman was on the Today Show today talking about pedophilia in Hollywood with Matt Lauer. He said he's going to name names.
And he dressed like the owner of a chocolate factory to make sure we know exactly what he was talking about.
Wait, I got to... Damn it. She just went to go retweet it before I could see what he looked like. Oh, man. She's retweeting his retweet.
Oh. In solidarity to pedophilia, he dresses like Willy Wonka.
Oh, my God.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The pinstripes are a bit much. How else can I hammer home my point that pedophilia is bad?
I know I look like I run a 36-piece country band.
I know I look like Mumford and or one of his sons.
So he just says he's coming out, man. He's just going to fucking let the names go. Looks like that movie that we were talking about.
What did he get? What did he ultimately get? How much?
I don't know. He's like, 50 grand, close it down, take the money, go.
Fucking dude, at Skanks, we looked at his thing from the time we talked about it to Skanks.
Yeah.
$20,000 more.
Good for him, man.
So far, he's up to like $150,000.
Well, that's double, way off from $10 million.
That's double, then, yeah, it's way off from $10 million.
$164,000. All right, Feld Dog, get it.
Wait, hang on, 2%. I just want to know, has anybody given yet enough to get producer's credit?
No.
No.
No one donated. Donated?
You were in Philly this
weekend. I
weekend.
Get the Philly off of me. Nobody donated even $1 million.
You guys didn't gay there?
That's fucking. That's fucked up, cuz.
Let's go to his Matt Lauer interview, because he says he's just going to name names.
But he doesn't.
$200,000, correct? Okay. Is that about right? So it's going to take a long time to raise $10 million.
We've got 2 months.
And you've just told me that this is still prevalent in Hollywood. So every day you wait, every day you try to raise money, I would imagine you.
Can I say something? He looks better. He looks healthier. Is that weird? He looks like we've watched him over the years. He looks healthy. He looks like his face looks normal.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, you just see, right? Witzke knows what I'm talking about.
Maybe he's not partying with the Angels every night, and his
he
looks better.
He looks good. Well, they're worried about his safety, yeah.
Oh, he's back in the market. You know, he had to knock off a couple.
Clean up.
Not Main Angel.
Mangel's still there.
Mangel's still there, yeah. Courtney's still there.
You sure?
Yeah. She, set up the Indiegogo campaign. Like, it was connected to her account.
And then took the money and ran. Get back on the bus.
Do you know how I can live in Canada with all this?
Oh, I'm about to go buy Canada.
I'm going to go buy it.
Sorry, Corey. I'm about to go.
Sorry, Corey, but I got to go back to Canada.
I'm about to go buy Canada.
About to go buy.
You hoser.
They're being abused by pedophiles in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to 1993 when I was interviewed by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information, but they were scanning Michael Jackson.
Let me tell you this right now. I believe him. Not only that, but I believe that, if they go back, if he cracks this open, he could technically crack this thing open. Because if he's right, if he's not lying, and he has names, and he gave names in 1993, then they can go back and police can look at those records.
I'm not prepared to say he's lying about his experience at all.
No.
I couldn't possibly say that. However, what he's about to say right now, I'm a little worried about. Just from the beginning of the sentence, he goes, "They were too busy trying to figure out Michael Jackson," and he's gonna defend. And it's like the allegations against Michael Jackson are no less substantial than what's happening here. So it's like,
well, let's see where it goes.
Are you going to excuse one because he had a roller coaster? I'm sorry, all of your molesters didn't have roller coasters at their house.
Maybe if Kevin Spacey had a pet chimp, he could have got it away.
Fucking Rap would have shut his yap, or at least wrapped around his peg more. Oh!
Daryl would have caught a digit if
I'm banging exclusively Broadway boys. I'm Kevin Spacey now.
Oh!
Oh, everybody left the party except you.
Scanning Michael Jackson. All they cared about was trying to find something on Michael Jackson.
Who you said, by the way, did not abuse you.
Who Michael was innocent, and that was what the interview was about.
He stops him and he goes, that was consensual.
He goes, who's going to turn down Michael Jackson? Am I right? Come on, I mean, even I got my prize.
He goes, I was at the top. He was at his top. I'm like, you might as well take your shot.
Even Feldman's got a prize.
He goes, shoot your shots. As Wayne Gretzky says, you miss all the shots you don't take.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
What childhood?
Michael Jackson shot at boy ass like fucking Allen Iverson.
Yeah, he goes,
he put up 40 a game, but he had to shoot 60
He
times.
played with the desire of an angry Jordan.
He played like Jordan with flu-like
After he fucked me, he slapped the ground like a point guard who had played great defense.
When a guy, when your molester comes in the room and then does the LeBron thing, he's just resting up. He goes, "You comfortable? You best comfortable as you're going to be? I mean, okay, cool."
Tell me your back.
Matt Lauer's got a great point that I still don't feel like. Look, he's saying he did it, but why was it not like his? He's been in the public eye a lot. Why is not your personal mission? Why do you call people?
Because he said that these people are so powerful that they can make it go away if he goes to the police. That's why he needs overwhelming evidence that.
And which would be making the movie of his life.
Well, I think like getting the movie out and that money would fund it where no one could affect it because
I want to see him film it for $164,000.
You want to see
a real janky movie?
You want to see him Blair Witch that shit? He goes,
okay. He goes, I'm here in the woods and I can hear a Weinstein walking. I'm afraid to close my eyes.
Where are you? Where are you? You want to watch me pee?
Hey, anybody want to watch me pee out here?
Tozer's loose.
Hey, anybody want to watch me pee?
Anybody in the woods want to be in a major vehicle?
Come on, just look at it for a second. Just look at it for a second.
Let's watch the rest of this fell dog.
Did you guys hear that? He's here. He's right here.
The Weinstein.
Hey, anybody? Nobody wants to take a look at my schmeckle while I take a shower? Oh, let me guess. Oh, I guess you don't want to be in the new reboot of Designing Women. Oh, God. Okay. All right, then. You embarrassed me in my favorite hotel.
Let's go this.
In 1993, I told them he is not that guy. And they said, well, maybe you just don't understand your friend. And I said, no, I know the difference between pedophiles and somebody who's not a pedophile because I've been molested. Here's the names. Go investigate. And let me push this forward. There are thousands of people in Hollywood who have this same information. Why is it all on me? Why is it if I don't release the names in the next 2 months, 6 months, or a year, I'm the bad guy. I'm the victim here. I'm the one who's been abused. I'm the one who's trying to come forward and do something about it.
Gonna make a list.
There are thousands of...
God, I love this song.
It's gonna be real good. Gonna make a difference.
Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
All right, let's watch that.
Let's start with Kevin Spacey, and Harvey Weinstein,
they all be touching kids and names.
And then that guy from Nick at Night, he was a fat kid from head of the class, touching all those people's behinds.
Yeah. But I am innocent. I did not touch those kids.
Christine, please take a picture of this freeze frame you have here. He goes, oh, do you know something you're not telling Matt Lauer? You did? He goes, my lips are sealed. Nope. Button them up and throw away the key.
Let's watch the end of this.
There is some. Matt Lauer made a point that I'm like,
go to the cops?
He keeps going, but he keeps going. He goes, there's people out there. You'll see. It's like, well, who then? Fuckface. I've never heard the name, so he hasn't gotten it to anybody.
Yeah.
If it means that much to you, stop asking for $10 million and say it. And then radio shows and media news outlets. Well, right now is the time to disgrace these people. And he's still going like, nope, go donate to my Kickstarter.
He's doing the Braveheart hold.
Hold.
Hold! They're here! They're there! Hold! They're gonna fucking kill us!
Holding! Angels battle positions!
Now, they've taken our music, but they'll never take our freedom.
Good question, Matt Lauer. Kiss me on the lips. I'll show you what he did to me.
People out there, Matt, who have this information. Any one of those child actors that went to the teenage soda pop clubs with me when I was a kid know who those people are and the people who ran it. Anybody can go back through history and look at the teen magazines and say, what was the name of that venue they were all promoting and who ran that venue and who endorsed it?
Okay, look all that up. Look all that shit up. We're going to fucking get on this shit ourselves.
All right, fucking Corey Feldman, you want me to PI this case? You just got your man.
Guess who you just signed up? The Bonfire and all the campers.
Is it you, Matt Lauer?
Dude,
it could be you.
Dude, how great would it be if our dumb radio show broke open the child pornography scandal for Corey Feldman?
With the most simple little bit of effort.
Yeah. The smallest effort, our dumb radio show helps the Feldog. My question is, does he unblock us?
We suggest Christine looks up very available public record.
Tiger Beat Magazine.
Tiger Beat Magazine.
What soda shop were they promoting? I think we get on this.
Old Jeff from the Milk and Honey. There's your Hollywood rapist.
And I would have got away with it, too, if you damn Bonfire and you're meddling.
It's like the end of a Scooby-Doo episode.
Oh, look at that.
Zoinks!
Das Cute, another movie Dan lost to whoever that guy is who looks like Dan with his father still alive.
Hey, dude. You think that guy knows his dad?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Couldn't wait to tell him that he got the lead role in Das Cute.
Dad, I'm starring as Mark in Das Cute. He goes, of course you are, buddy.
They said it was the family's pearly whites.
He goes,
ting.
I don't have yellow teeth like I've been smoking weed my whole life, like a sad boy without a dad. I'm all, hey,
I've got no dad teeth.
I got total no dad teeth.
Oh shit. What is this here? Oh, this is
It's a Vice article from 2012 where a girl who apparently what he's talking about is called Alfie Soda Pop Club.
Yeah.
And it had a lifespan of 3 years from 86 to 89, and the clientele was 16 and under. The club guaranteed a dance floor full of the hottest teen stars as well as all the free soda you could drink.
I mean, how are you walking away from that second part of that?
So now I'm reading through this.
Oh, great.
I mean, this is such a pedo trap.
I was going to try to bang Tiffany, but she's walking off with that guy who owns the soda shop.
And he goes, yeah, no, it's a genius idea. I open a soda club, and I say that there's a secret code. All the free soda. I get them so jacked up on caffeine.
I tell them they can have all the Coca-Cola they want, but guess what? It's our secret.
I was just going to say that. The best part of my little plan? It's Royal Crown.
I'm making so many profits.
They show up all dressed up. Let me drink your Coca-Cola. I said drink your Coca-Cola. It's not that.
Sure, kids. Have yourselves a Coca-Cola.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, don't worry. There won't be any adults trying to fuck you there.
Oh, that's just old Jeffy who runs the soda shop.
Oh, look, it's Broadway actor Kevin Spacey. Oh, no!
Oh, shit. This has been fun, man. This episode flew by.
Yeah, man, we didn't get to all
we're going to have to hold that and come back to it tomorrow.
I mean, let's see if we can do this. I mean, our Lost Tapes is fucking great so far.
Lost Tapes great, but we're coming back to this Corey Feldman. We come right back tomorrow. As soon as we start the show, we'll jump right back into this story.
Yeah, you want to crack this case?
Well, we're just also not even anywhere near through the video.
Fine.
Of what he says.
Fine.
So we'll come back to it. Dan Soder, though, if you want to see him in the flesh, and I mean all natural, his new hour, Dan Soder nude, and he will be performing nude. He'll be running that hour at Cap City in Austin, Texas. Thursday, November 30th through Saturday, December 2nd. Get tickets for that and all of Dan's shows at dansoder.com. And make sure you check out his new half-hour special as part of the stand-ups available as we speak right now on Netflix, so go watch it immediately.
New York City. If you're in the area, if you're in the tri-state area, next Thursday at 11:55 p.m. at the Village Underground in the West Village, Big J is going to be taping his All Crowd Work album as part of the New York Comedy Festival. For tickets, go to nycomedyfestival.com. And then if you're in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, get tickets to see him at Uncle Vinny's, November 3rd through the 5th.
That's this weekend, yeah.
That's this weekend, this Thursday through Sunday. And then Philadelphia, he's coming home the 16th through the 19th. Go get tickets for either one of those shows at bigjcomedy.com and follow us at the Bonfire SXM, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course our Facebook group, Bonfire Campers, I believe. It's a private group, but fucking join it.
We should say while we're live, before we forget, with all the cool stuff that happened with that thing afterwards, Mike, one of our fans who's awesome, Mike came and gave us all, he gave me, Christine, and Soder all...
Flood City on Twitter.
Flood City, yeah. Gave us all $20 gift certificates to Wawa.
Pretty
How
sweet.
cool was that?
Very
I really am so touched by the whole experience yesterday. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll be back with you tomorrow.
Bye.